So let me use this opportunity to explain or clarify some concepts about the usefulness of war geomancy. Oftentimes, many people use geomancy for asking question and getting answer, but geomancy can also be used to seek defined guidance, clarification, direction, especially in a case whereby one is confused or one is in a big predicament or in a big problem. But oftentimes people rather use geometry to see question like maybe with person A and person B good for marriage. I want to buy this particular thing. Is it good for me to buy it? I want to go to a particular place. Is it good for me to go to go to the place? Those are many of the questions or similar questions people usually ask, but not which mean that they are using geometry to ask and get an answer, which is fine. But geometry is extensively beyond that. In a case whereby somebody is totally confused, not that you want to use to pick an option. You're asking, should I do this or not? Geomancy is beyond that. You are asking. You can also use geomancy to seek clarification, guidance, direction, what to do, how to do it. Not every times that you will use charms, voodoos, magic to resolve an issues. Geomancy can as well be used to resolve an issue by merely understanding what the situation demand, where you should focus your energy on or where you should channel your energy on. Geomancy can as well be used for that. Not only the voodoos or charms or spiritual things that we can use to resolve an issue. And geomancy is not only meant for seeking and getting answer alone. It can be used to seek clarification, guidance, direction, what to do. Taking for instance now, maybe I should paint a picture. Somebody is in a financial mess. Oftentimes, without geomancy, we can usually use what we call charms or spiritual or magic something to improve the person's finance. But sometimes we can also use geomancy to improve the person's finance by just telling the person, by just giving the person the guidance, the direction, things to do and what not to do. Not just like, I want to do this business. Should I do it? I want to marry this person. Should I marry it? If I want to go to this, should I? Those are the many of the things or the similar things people usually use geomancy for. Using it to ask question and get answer, and not using it to to bring light to confusion. When query is in confusion, comments can also be used to bring light to that. When query, the person is in a problem, comments can also be used to resolve that problem. Not always the word charms. Even there are cases whereby you have done one part, maybe you're having financial issue, you have done this charm, or you're having not financial, it could be anything. You're having a particular problem, you have done this particular charms, do this particular magic, do this, do that. It's not giving you the result. Oftentimes you still come back to the divination, to geomancy or divine guidance or what exactly is happening. You have done this, done that. That's But not many people usually use geomancy for that. Many of them use it to just seek answer to a question that is mostly look like yes or no something. But geomancy is extensively beyond that. And let me give an example. Let's say this what I'm about to say doesn't nullify using magic, because there are cases whereby after getting what you need to get, you need to use magic or use other something or sadako or sort of different things. This doesn't nullify. I just want to bring to I just want to show us that geomancy can also be used to clarify things, not just seeking a yes or no answer or do this or that. Geomancy can just tell you what you need to do, and probably maybe there is a particular habit you are doing or particular way of doing, so you just say maybe you should change or redirect it or this, and possibly support with your sadako or offering. Rather just thinking that everything is always chance, magic, or the likes. So geomancy can tell you give you a proper guidance to what you actually need to do. Let me give an example. This particular chart is just a random chart, not that I cancelled it for anything. In fact, I did not check if it is valid chart or not. I didn't check because in a start geomancy, before you use a chart, you have to check if it is valid or not. I didn't check because I just want to use this one for this discussion purpose. Now, Let's say a person comes to you now, and the person is seeking for what? A person is in a financial mess, is having financial problem, the finance is not going well, blah 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 like that. All sort of things related to all sort of problem related to finance. Now, let's say this is not the chart you can set for the person. Of course, you know primarily or basically also is out of what? Finance, isn't it? Although in Eastern geometry or in geometry generally, there are different way of doing checking the pressing problem, a standard way of doing that. But basically, for discussion purpose, for basically and generally, house two is out of finance. Aha. Now, let's say this is a chart you casted. You now go to the house two. You now found this particular figure there, based on what the person is having what financial issue. Automatically, this is what Kausaji in Eastern geometry. This figure is called Kausaji in Eastern geometry, while in Latin it is called Pua, while in Ifa we call it what? Irete. Let's say this is the figure you found there. So this figure is automatically telling you that what the querent, the financial problem querent is having is because querent rather needs to go back to the what? The foundation. That is, which of his business did he start doing? Was he started he started with before getting to the point he is currently? Before getting to the point he is currently, current just needs to return back to that, and the business will boom. But let's say the financial problem current is either asking that he want to he's doing a business, he's doing this, it's not working. Aha. So he needs to go back to the foundation. Oh, another case is like, let's say Quadet is already thinking that he want to start a new business. Maybe a particular business is not going, maybe he's doing, and he's not thinking, maybe he want to venture into something. And this particular figure, okay, it's encouraging Quadet should go into it. Because he's talking about foundation as well, that he is starting something new. Is correct, or he's already give you clear that he want to start something. And this for is means that but if Correct is not having mind to start something and he's having, so he's telling by Correct should go back to where he started from. Meditate around that and find solution around that. Depend on the conversation between you, between the querent, so you will know how to better express that. But you first of all know that what querent should either return to where it's coming from. But if querent is already about to start something, it's saying that querent should start that thing with the meat. It's good to start that particular business is about to start. And does it always end there so that the querent will not later have what problem in the future? Now, if Query start this new business that is about to start, some other business will be coming. Query should also do that business. But by the time Query is doing that business, he might already want to leave this one that he just started. And if he leave it, it will be a problem later. So the new business will come, he should do them, but he should not forget his foundation. Get it this way. I said if Query say you want to start something, encourage the Query to start it. But there's a problem. The problem is that some other business or some other thing we want to come in, Query should attract it, should do it, but should not forget we should not leave the one he started with. That was why I said earlier that let's say Query did not tell you that you want to start another one. He's rather telling Query that we should go back to where he's coming from. He's going to start that because he has been doing other things and he has deviated from the where he started from. Guys, that is the same solution, it's the same something, but it depends on the current stage, current position that Query is. Is Query at the point of moving to another one, or is already in a particular one but he's not thinking of move to another one? If he's already in a particular one but he's not thinking of moving to another one, that means he should go back to where he's coming from. But let's say he's about to start a new one. That means you should start it, but there will be a problem in the front. The problem is that other things will come in that you want to be doing, and if care is not taken, he might go and be doing that one and leave where he started from, and the problem will now come. Do you understand? So which means that if you don't want that current to experience problem, you should already tell the current that if you start this one, other one will come, but don't leave it the one you started though. You understand? That is where you provide solution rather than just making current. I want to go and do this on my business, not doing blah blah blah. That I just use it as an example. This video is already getting long. I wanted to put some other figure as an example for kids like, but this video is already getting long. Maybe in another video or some other times I might also be, but I hope you have already gotten that geomancy can also be used, because the purpose of this video is to explain to others geomancy can also be used to seek clarification, can also be used to resolve a problem, can also be used to understand the situation and how to go about it. So thank you for watching the video. May God bless you miraculously.